It can work. We've seen pause for Doom before. It can escalate just fine with Devour. Interested to see what the Doom Bloodseeker lane does. I think that's going to be really important here.
Every day you ask him the exact same question. He gives you the exact same answer. And you just keep asking him.
Yeah, exactly. That's the game plan, right? That's how you win.
Gabby's going to run in here onto Masaros. Hoof Stomp going to be out, and Fearless going to come in now. Gabby going to be in danger. Caught by that Aether Remnant, and there's your first blood. Masaros is able to take it.
The issue here is Tims went for level 1 Scorched, so the cooldown is pretty massive. He doesn't do anything in that downtime, and without Devar, you're not getting steady EXP, steady gold. That is hurting this lane a bit.
Oh, Gabby. Oh, Motivate Trust. Able to kill off the Pos 1 now. Gabby. Very uncharacteristic of him.
If MG Trust keep that pace up, your Void Spirit's not going to be too far behind. His timing's going to be on point. He's going to scale really well, and that's a scary prospect here for TNC.
Yeah. Shout out to Danog, by the way. Danog just sent me a message saying TNC is running the red hero strat. Of course, March not really following suit there, March, but the rest of the heroes are very bright red, looking very nice. Fearless still trying to abuse Armel on that Queen of Pain. Armel going to blink towards the DD rune now, which is going to be secured there by March, and Fearless is going to be in danger. He'll go for the Siphons. Armel getting low, commits a Sonic Wave. No, it's not enough. Wow. Boombell was there on the Grimstroke, and Fearless does go down to March eventually. But of course, MG Trust going to be very happy with that one. March going to rotate up top. Going to spot out Q there with Tims. They might have a crack at this. Q be chased down by Tims. Fortune's End to fly out, getting rid of that Resonant Pulse Shield, and Q will get Purifying Flame down. March so far has set up both kills for the side of TNC.
Going to be ill-timed if TNC does jump into this.
Q going to be on the front lines there, just in front of Masaros. March, nice positioning to try and break any kind of smoke, but KB is going to get caught out with that Hoof Stomp and the Inkswell, and that'll be your Bloodseeker gone. They have found another. March trying to get in range to help out KB, will get caught by Jackie. A double kill out for MG Trust, and they're on to the tier 1 mid tower. Mid lane, KP having a look at Masaros, but no chance in hell of that. Bot lane, Jackie. Looking at Armel, they'll get the Inkswell. Armel does not want to be here right now. The smoke screen comes out with the tricks of the trade, but the Stampede may be able to help. No. They do go down. Tims still has that Doom off. Be able to get Jackie with the Rupture out from KB, and there should really be no saving Jackie here, but Masaros is trying to come in. Gabby going to get the false promise placed on him to try and survive a little bit longer, but Fearless is going to just chase him down. They do eventually get the kill. On to the Oracle. March in danger. Masaros gets the stun off onto Tims, and Tims is eventually going to die as Q gets some very nice body blocks off. And although they did get the Ricky kill, it is still going to be a 3 for 2.
So that's a long cooldown now committed. You don't need to worry about the Doom for the next minute and a half. You've still got the Exorcism here sitting on Fearless. They might look to force a tower out once more. There is a smoke up in Boombell, but not quite in position for it still.
But Armel, smoke screen once again. Armel not able to blink out in time. Will blink, but wow, Jackie. Quick blink strike straight after. Oh, and Armel, he is having a very, very bad game. He's not going to be happy. Hoof Stomp. They have caught out March. Gabby is trying to come in and help, but Masaros just runs up to him with the Inkswell. They're still going to try and fight, but now Fearless pops the ulti. Ruptures out from KP, but Gabby gets caught. I'm not sure what the idea was there.
Regardless of what we were planning to do, the reality is they're 4K behind now. Their farm on Armel has really lagged behind, but he's not too far behind compared to Fearless, so he's actually not at a bad spot. It's just really just not what we're used to seeing here.
Fearless. Exorcism, Stampede. He's going to fight back. They're trying to fight a Death Prophet with an Exorcism and a double silence now out from Boombell. Armel going to blink in. He could commit the Sonic Wave and will, and eventually does kill off Boombill. While that's happening, however, Jackie pushes in the top wave. Gabby will be forced to TP.
And if you do that repeatedly when the cooldown's up, you can start to reel back some of that net worth here for TNC.
MG Trust, they look like they're on the hunt, but TNC now going to smoke up, running right into Masaros. He's a big tanky target, but they might be able to get through him. They got the rupture off. Masaros gets a stampede, but he's going to go down, but there goes Tims. On your Doom, and now Armel. He got caught by the stun of Fearless with the Inkswell, and they're going to get another KB. Oh, I mean, they got through Masaros, but they had to commit so much for it.
The initiation of TNC depends on that Doom. And into the Roche, free Roche here, coming out for Jackie. TNC now 6k behind. There's more.
Q, Aether Remnant going to catch out March. Tims is behind with the Doom, comes in for the stun, but that's going to cost him his own life. Oh, TNC, what is happening today? This is not the team we're used to watching.
There's going to be an exorcism in 10. So it's going to be a perfect time once more for MG Trust to look for more objectives.
Yeah. Armel gonna run into Masaros. Hoof stomp, gonna be out in time. No blink, now the smoke screen there. Armel gonna be safe thanks to March. But Jackie jumps in for a two-man Inkswell, and now the Soulbind's out. Jackie, he's gonna have a field day here if they can't get out. And Armel, well, he's very close to dying, but he will barely survive. Jackie, he wants to turn back around and go after March instead. Now the Rupture out, however, on the Ricky. Bloodbright does connect Jackie. He might have made an error here. He could lose the Aegis. Gabby gonna jump in. Aether gonna lock him down, however. Jackie back in onto that Chaos Light, and Masaros, a three-man stun to just hold them down. And now KP, he'll go down as well. And Jackie, believe it or not, did not die.
That is just insane. Like, that's a lot of bodies TNC's tossing out. They're not finding the wins they want. They do stop a push.
Look at
Fearless
Masaros.
does pop the EXO. Oh.
He's all over Armel. Armel gonna blink strike away. The silence is gonna follow from Boombill. Inkswell onto a creep. Is it gonna be in range? No. But Armel still on the run. MG Trust still on the chase. He'll get the regen rune, and he got greedy. He didn't blink in time. So the Aether Remnant gonna lock him in.
Oh, God.
Was it really worth the regen rune to not blink?
Nope. Definitely not. MG Trust. 8k lead now, Mike, and Jackie just finding solo pickoffs by himself.
Oh, it's a disaster. Dota Plus is at 97%.
Oh, boy.
Fearless. T2 tower, slowly going to be chipped away at. He has that ulti back up in 35 seconds. Meanwhile, Jackie staring down Tims in the mid lane, wants to have a crack at him, and he does, with the blink, with the purge, and Tims will be forced to get the false promise out. Jackie still has the Aegis, will get ruptured up, but Tims, in a very awkward position right now, is going to die. He blinked in for the stun.
Man. Look at Gabby. He's just forced to watch Jackie clear out a wave under the tier 1.
Gabby's thinking about the Phantasm, but won't use it. He's got a Midas, wants to get a creep for it, but doesn't have one yet. He's going to have to watch March get deleted by Jackie, who's godlike now. 14-1 on this Ricky. If they smoke for a fight and they lose, I think you call the GG. I can't see them continuing if they lose this team fight.
It's difficult. Heck. The odds are stacked against him. Maybe if you find a kill, though, even just one, Tims has to be on point for the Doom.
Q, assimilate, juke out the Fortune's End, and now here comes the Stampede.
Oh,
Soulbind
no.
as well with the double silence. There goes Tims. He'll buy back immediately, but Gabby in big trouble. A nice Sonic Wave out for Armel, but it is not going to be enough. Gabby is stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's trying to TP. He will die to Fearless, and they run. There's the GG call.
Oh, boy.
It's just... I agree that they went for a very unique draft. Tims on the Doom. Very unusual, for sure. Obviously, it was not the answer.
No. A lot fell apart. The laning phase was really the biggest issue. It's just that dual lane of Gabby Tims did not get anything done.
Try to deal with the Quap, try to deal with the Storm that way. Obviously, in terms of laning stage, the Quap already beats the Storm. Not really a problem there.
No.
We'll see how it pans out. We'll see if TNC can draw out this series. Does have the bottle, does have a Fairy Fire, but Have to be very wary of Armel. Bot lane, Masaros just by himself on the Tidehunter. He's going to get galed up, and now the bashes are going to start coming in from Gabby. There's not much damage coming out from the Void. In fact, he's doing nothing. Masaros is taking no damage. The anchor smash makes it so he literally takes no damage. They will get some bashes, but Masaros is going to walk away. The poison sting not going to kill him, and in fact Boombill is the one to kill off March, and March eventually gets Masaros, but they get the first blood on Motivate Trust. I think he may have. He's underneath the sentry now. They know. Boombill acting very well like he doesn't, but the arrow is going to fly in, and Armel going to find out the hard way that they knew. They knew all along. Another one of those reasons why the Bloodseeker is so strong at the moment. You can just roam in and take stacks away from the other side. Exactly what they will get done. Motivate Trust, they needed those stacks, but Fearless gonna zip in after Armel. No Vortex yet. There's your Sonic Wave out from Armel now, but the arrow barely gonna be dodged, but he still gets coxed up. And he will die. But the Blood Ride in from KP is perfect. So March does kill off Boombill. Now onto Q. Does leap, but Tim's great swashbuckle in. Does get some vengeance for his team. It's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. So they are ready, just about, to get this fight started. But MG Trust have to worry about the chrono of Gabby. A tier 1 is not going to last. They take it out, and now Gabby going in with the chrono does commit. Can they take down the Tide in time? They'll commit everything, and they do. Now Armel, without Masaros being around, wants to go after more. Boombill with a nice cogs will stop Tims from going on to him. And TNC, they will not be able to capitalize any further.
It's a free pickup for TNC. They don't really commit anything to get that, although.
Mid lane, they're going back in. Fearless does going to have a regen room for himself, but it may not matter though. No, nice Ravage out from Masaros. Mel barely able to blink away, but Fearless is going to chase him down. Still, can he get him? No, the Sonic Wave! Not going to land! Oh, Fearless, he got him. And TNC, they are backing off now.
Yeah, they go into the Roche pit, but the flares are flying out. Ravage, as you said, is up. Risky play.
You gotta watch out for the clock. Boombill is being blocked off by March as we speak, but Fearless is gonna jump in to try and get a quick, easy kill, and the Roshan is not nearly done yet. So there goes March. Tim's gonna Rolling Thunder, does cancel that off, and Boombill, he's gonna try for the TP, but won't make it, and Fearless, he's gonna have to zip TP, but the Sonic Wave and the push down will be enough from Armel. Back to the Roshan.
MG Trust, they don't TP Masaros, and they don't TP Q.
Armel gonna get arrowed, but Q must know they're still roshing. Gabby will take the Aegis, and that'll be enough. TNC, they'll be satisfied.
Masaros can commit and jump, and they've got the Bloodstone lining up perfectly. They smoke up with these two items.
Yeah, time to go into the top lane. MKB is now up on Gabby, so both teams getting up those items they want, but Fearless is going to try and zip him onto KP. They'll decide to go after the Bloodseeker first and try and get rid of that Rupture, and they do. Tim's Rolling Thunder is not going to work out. He just needs to make a run, but Boombill, he's waiting for a hook shot. Can he connect it? No. He doesn't try.
Because they really are tied into it. And you can see MG Trust, they understand this. They just keep smoking up. They keep looking for kills to come out.
Yeah, Boombill. Know the KP's around. March gonna break the smoke. Boombill, rocket flares on the low ground. Q leaped in, but there's a rod of Atos from KP. Hook shot in from Boombill onto March, actually getting on the other side. He will pop the poison over. March is still going down, and Masaros now going to show himself, but Gabby jumps in for the chrono. Now getting one, going after the Tide, and they'll get Masaros as well. But Fearless going to zip in. In fact, he'll go for the TP play and cancel that off. But Gabby is out. And Motivate Trust. Just a lot of mistakes occurring there.
They don't have the Tide, though. They need a Ravage to really contest it.
Well, that or a hook shot, but He doesn't have hookshot for another 15 seconds. They might still try. Rolling Thunder out from Tims. Roshan low. Jackie jumps in. Aegis on the deck. Nobody's picked it up yet. And Aegis does snatch it. Jackie has the Aegis and will turn back around onto Gabby. An absolute clusterfuck in the Roshan pit right now as the Starfall does come through. Jackie is just going to blink out onto Tims with the Mana Void. And Boombell, well, he has no hookshot, but KB... the rest in peace has been placed there from Jackie. Not quite.
Gonna need that item for him to really have free reign. It's really been putting a damper on him, not having that spell meteor or any defensive item.
Oh, Masseros linked in, doesn't quite get the Ravage. He's been silenced. He needs a team nearby. They are coming. Boombell, great hook shot getting to them, but now the Ravage gonna hit everyone. So Fearless can get in there onto Gabby, but a nice Sonic Wave out from Armel. They're gonna try and fight this one back. Gabby is so darn low, but he's not down yet. He gets the Chrono. He's still surviving, Gabby. Oh, we'll get out of there. They've gone Q on the Mirana. And that's all off the back of Armel's Sonic Wave, buying time for Gabby.
TNC, they're getting tankier. They've got the Guardian Greaves up on Tim, so the entire team shoots up in durability. And they've been having issues here in damage. It's going to get worse.
Well, Zip in is going to be on to KB. You don't have the Ravage available right now, so this could be a risky team fight, but Fearless does go back in. Still Gabby jumping in the cogs. Everyone's in the cogs, but Gabby's getting the damage off. Masseros is very, very low, and looks like he is going to drop. Even Tim's trying to look for a bit more. Is chasing down Q, but they are unable to catch him. Still a 2-for-1.
That means all the farm is really just funneled into Jackie, and you're starved on everyone else.
Q comes in and up. Gabby on the chase, has Chrono in 1. They don't really want to commit it like this. Q, however, he's going to try for the TP, but KP has the run of Atos into the blood right. Gabby gonna TP straight back to the outpost of the Dire Jungle. I believe he wants those bounty runes, but Fearless is gonna fight him for it, or Fearless, this could be really poor timing. Gabby's waiting for him to come in so he can go for an easy Chrono, and he does get him as well. Oh, that's great patience out from Gabby. That's a big pickoff.
There is a Ravage there for the defense. Masseros has that option. Jackie can try to keep shoving that bot tier 3, but...
Oh, Ravage Masseros. He's going to jump in. Gabby in trouble, gets bursted. Oh boy, and Jackie back into the backlines now onto March. There's your Poison Nova out. Tims with the Rolling Thunder, being a real nuisance towards this AM, but it's not going to be enough. But what a great Sonic Wave out from Armel. They're turning it back around. Jackie is able to blink and will be alright, but Armel's on the chase. Jackie's in trouble. He was ruptured, but he will survive for now on very low HP. In fact, make that 70 HP on the AM. He will make it out of there.
It's on the edge. They find the favorable trade, so that's going to stop the push. And Masseros with a Ravage. It's all about the Ravage versus Chrono now for both sides. Have to play around his team fight spells. When one team doesn't have theirs, you have the upper hand.
Oh, for Jackie? KP. That's a very unfortunate place to be in. Jackie will take his free kill.
Yep. Perfectly balanced, Mike.
It will kind of is, John, if you get that lucky.
Yeah. And they smoke up. Big reveal to come out. Maybe fight around Roche slow.
Gonna go for the Vortex, has caught out 2, and Jackie gonna jump in, but now Gabby has the Chrono. He's caught the AM with the Sonic Wave to fly out, but it's not enough. Jackie, he's alive. The Ethereal Blade gonna make it so they can't finish him off. He gets forced up. He needs time to blink, but he can't get it. He can buy back, and he will. Q does go down, but Fearless again, a mini black hole into 3 heroes. Do they have the damage? Masseros gets in there for the 3-man Ravage, but they need more. They need Jackie on the AM. He's blinking in. He is not going to get there in time. Oh, they're going to try for that Roshan play. TNC, they must know what's happening. Gabby's still without a Chrono, has to work without it. They do have Rolling Thunder, they do have Rupture, but that's it right now. Sonic Wave 10 seconds off, but Fearless going to jump in with the Vortex now, holding them back. Tims is rolling. The Aegis is still on the deck. Tims, can you pick it up? No. He does manage to take it away, Tims! Oh, they see me rolling, he says. And MG Trust, now they're on the run. A second Aegis steal. Jackie, he's been ruptured. He'll blink away anyway. He's going to try and survive this one. Another blink. We'll be all right.
Now, today's been a very patient day, Mike. Although,
They're not going to go for anything yet.
no,
Fearless.
they want to wait, Mike.
Or maybe smoke up. Remember that double ravage. It's a very, very scary kind of thing to play into here for TNC. And Q going to show himself now. Fearless gets a double vortex. And the ravage is out. Gabby, he time walked into the ravage. There's a second one. They have cleaned him up. Poor Tims. He's across the map not knowing what's going on. He's the one with the Aegis as well. There is still a tier 2 tower standing at the top lane, but Jackie, he does not want to wait. He wants to go after those tier 4 towers. So, Gabby, you've got to make a decision, sir. How are you going to defend this 2v5? He hasn't fought back yet. He's hoping on Tims to somehow make a miracle happen. Tims is rolling around, buying time. He'll get out again. 30 seconds for everyone to be back up and online. Glyph is going to be forced. TNC, they're still trying. Tims somehow still working through this. Does have the Aegis. Will lose one life. Back on those tier 4 towers, MG Trust. They have a couple more seconds, but Tims is respawning with the Aegis. Now Gabby is there, and he also still has Chrono. He's just waiting for Armel and the rest of the crew. But when are they going to be up? It's not going to be fast enough, so he commits that Chrono. He hasn't caught Fearless, but he does have the AM. Is it enough? No, Jackie back onto the Ancient, and that is going to be it. Motivate Trust do manage to win this out 2-0. And what a series it was.
Oh, man. That play by Fearless, Mike. That small play of going back, clearing out an inventory slot, buying that Desolator, enabled that final push. The hesitation from TNC. They had the Chrono on Gabby.